Close enough. I didn't know the world was ending. I didn't know God's wrath was next. I never seen that many trolls down a rabbit hole until I went and logged into X. I asked the man what to do with my fingers, and the man didn't disappoint. He said, I'll tell you a story, look at that minority. Point, point, point. The police ain't pulling a profit, and love ain't making a buck. It takes two to tango. If they need a bad guy, the man's gonna make one up. Most of our lives has been flying down at half mast. Hotels, casinos, and spaceships, Teslas and tunnels are fine. Folks getting too close to the big White House and they lose their goddamn mind. Came to me, he said, boy, I'm gonna tell you the news. I said, aren't you CIA? He said, I used to, but I still do too. So we chewed out creatine gummies, and I wondered if he was lying. I said, what do you know about Vegas? He said, what do you know about dying? He said, it's gonna be a bloody 25. He said, there's gonna be some loss of life. He gave me a one-time code for 10% off blue chews and collagen peptides. Hotels, casinos, and spaceships, Teslas and tunnels are fine. Folks get too close to the